name is Bernard Hoekman. I'm a professor at the European University Institute, and I'm a co-editor of the special issue of the World Trade Review, which is a mix of multilateralism, economic policy, the role of openness in promoting development, in thinking about where does growth come from, technological change, among a large number of other topics.
So welcome to Ingo Borr, professor of Sussex University and one of the editors of the special issue of the World Trade Review. So Ingo, first question for you. What topics does the special issue cover?
Well, thank you, Helke. That special issue covers big topics such as trade, openness and development, trade policy and regional integration, and the rising specter of non-economic objectives in trade policy making.
Why did you choose this range of topics?
On the one hand, the link between trade and climate change, and the increasing role, if not subordination, of trade policy to non-trade objectives.
So what would you say makes these topics so unique that people should look at them in the special issue of the World Trade Review?
Personally, as an economist who works on trade and services, I found the article on tradability of services fascinating and how that might turn the world of comparative advantage upside down in the very near future. This is what the World Trade Review actually is all about. I think these articles are all accessible to a wide range of audiences.
Emily Lickey, professor of environmental law at Sussex University, you wrote an article in the World Trade Review on climate policy and international trade. What is the problem?
Well, the problem is that even though almost all countries are undertaking a low carbon transition, they're doing so in different ways and at different speeds. And this leads to the question of, is there some way that we can move from a kind of a fragmented and competitive model to a cooperative one where countries are working together? One way of doing this is through climate clubs.
How can we solve the problem?
Basically, I conclude that this is a really complex area, but given this, starting with minimum standards in just a few sectors is probably the way forward, and working out some shared methods for calculating carbon. But even this will require a major shift in how countries cooperate together on climate regulation.
I thoroughly recommend the volume, but I recommend the journal altogether.